We are ready to go with our Total Gym Progression 1 workout. This is our strength fundamental workout. It's 15 solid exercises. Before we get started, let me introduce you to the crew that's going to be working out with you. We've got Alex, Jessica, Michael, and Cassie. We're going to start off with lower body. So for lower body, you can be a little bit higher on your tower. So gang, let's go over to our total gyms and think about what level do you want to be on for your lower body, remembering that this entire workout, the lower will be less intense, higher will give you more intensity. So if everybody has their incline on the level that they like, next we're going to make sure that our squat stand is right where we want it. These models have adjustable squat stands, so make sure that you adjust it up. Like Michael, for example, you've got pretty long legs, so Michael would just come over here, adjust this up, and come up to the top level, making sure that he's happy with the tracking of his knees. Next, we'll straddle our glide boards, push the glide board up the rails. One hand on the squat stand is perfect. Sit down at the very bottom of your glide board, and then lie back, both feet up on the squat stand. If you have any kind of knee issues, you might want to scoot up your glide board so it limits your range of motion. Let's do a super slow squat just to check things out. Come down and then redirect up through your heels. Beautiful. Let's do 3 more just like that, team. Same tempo. You want to think about a few things. Shoulder blades are back and down, neutral spine, knees go right down the midline of the foot. So Alex is demonstrating that, right down the midline of the foot. And then up. You're welcome to open your feet a little bit wider. You got a nice large squat stand coming down. Good. Next, we're going to just pick up the tempo. We're going to go twice as fast. 2 down, 2 up. So take that down and then drive up. Beautiful, Michael. Shoulder blades back. He's not letting his pelvis come up. It's really common when you do squats like this that your pelvis is going to want to start to pull away from your glide board. Really tack it down. Does that feel good? Like you got a little glue right on the back of your pelvis. Ready, gang? Let's go a little bit faster now. So Jessica, come on, down and drive up. So if you're joining us at home with your XLS, you want to really feel good control here. It should be strenuous, but it shouldn't be painful. Also on your depth of your squats. Excellent. Everybody come on up and pause for a second. Next, we're going to go into a unilateral squat. That means one leg, okay? So bring one leg, let's say your right leg, okay? Better to start with your leg that's not as strong. So if your left leg is a little more challenged, start with your left leg. Line it up directly under your hip, lift the other leg up. A few options, like Cassie, you could just grab onto your hamstring if that makes it more comfortable. And then we're gonna start off with a nice slow unilateral squat. Again, to make sure that we're happy with the level. This might be really intense. Ready, team? Come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go back up, just like that. If that feels too hard, you just stand up and lower, okay? Or you could put your foot back down if you get too fatigued. Ready? Let's pick up the tempo. Come down for 2 and up for 2. That's perfect. Shoulder blades are back, core's engaged, knees going right down the midline of the foot. Now let's do a couple more like that, going down and up and down. Let's go for 2 more. That'll be an even 8, right? 2 more. And now, let's pick up our tempo again. Ready? Down and up. Here we go. Squeeze. Down and up. Good. Down and up. That's beautiful. How's that feel, Cassie? You look so good. Driving through your heels so it translates into your glutes. Excellent job. Now, let's switch legs and slow down. The other leg comes on. Bring that leg up. Get everything set up. Make sure that your spine's nice and neutral. And now, slowly come down. A little slower. And then press up. Good. When you start to press up, extend through your heel. That's it. And then press up. Good. Now pick up the tempo. Come down, down, drive up and up. Again, down, down, and up. That's beautiful. How's that feel, Michael?
Great.
Good. Looking so solid. Nice neutral neck too. You even want to be aware of your neck, not letting your head come back. 4 more over there, Alex. 2 more. No way. All right, pick up the tempo. I'll take your word for it. Make sure it's even. If you do 8 on one side, do 8 on the other, all right? How many more then? 4, I think?
Oh, yeah.
We've got 4 and 3. How many over there?
2
And 1, beautiful. Both feet come onto your squat stand. Next, we're gonna do a toed out squat. If you dance, you did plie, it's like a plie squat. Take your feet wide, up high on your squat stand. Still keep your tailbone down, shoulders back. And then let's take this nice and slow to start with. Knees go right down the midline of your foot, pause at the bottom, and then squeeze up. Good. That's it. Once again, be mindful that your pelvis doesn't lift away from the glide board. So imagine like Velcro stuck, one piece on your tailbone, one on the glide board, and you want to keep it attached. Good. Guys, ready to pick up the tempo? Let's go a little bit faster now. Coming down and squeezing up. Good. Shoulders stay back. Neck stays nice and neutral. And you want to have this feel like a good intensity. It's challenging. You start to get fatigued, but you don't lose your form, not your quality. Let's go faster again, team. Take it down. So nice. Yeah, good, good, good. Beautiful. So if you're following us at home on your XLS, you're really thinking about squeezing those legs together. Excellent job. Everybody, take a break at the top. Good, all the way up. And then sit up and bring your feet onto the floor on the outside of your rails. Hold the glide board and stand up. And then gently let the glide board come down. So you notice how they all reach between their legs. Let the glide board come all the way down. Step off to the side, and you're gonna hook your pulley up to the top of your glide board. So you just grab onto that pulley, and we bring it right up to the top of the glide board. And then you're gonna wanna lower down. We're moving into the upper body, not quite as large muscles as the lower body. So we'll move down. I would say, if you're new to this, you might be at the bottom or second to the bottom level. If you've been doing this with us for a little while, maybe to the middle. Sound good? Then grab both of your handles in one hand. Step down toward your squat stand, just holding them, and then re-straddle that glide board and separate the handles behind your back. Double check, look back, make sure the handles didn't cross, then have a seat toward the bottom, just leaving yourself enough room to put your feet up. Next, we're gonna lie down, making sure that our head is completely supported. And if you have long hair, Jessica over there, make sure it's nowhere near that pulley behind your head. Then stretch your arms back over your head and just pause there for a second, making sure you have a neutral spine. Little bit of air could fit through your low back the whole time. Now, turn your palms so they face one another. We're gonna do a nice lat pull down. So nice and 2 counts. Come into your ribs, reach back to the tower. Good. Pull toward your rib cage, and the motion is up to the ceiling, over to the ribs, back to the ceiling and over to the ribs. Just warming up that shoulder. Let's do 4 more. Yeah, does that feel good? Perfect. So this should just be a good shoulder warm-up exercise. If this is intense, you need to lower down, because the next exercise, guess what, gang? Twice as hard. Next time, bring your elbows to your rib cage, straighten your arms all the way down next to your thighs, about mid-thigh, okay? So you can just see your hands. Now take your time, slowly reach your arms all the way up to the ceiling, listen to your shoulder. If it starts to feel any sense of pain, you've gone too far. Pause when you feel that, and now come forward slowly, slowly. Touch the top of your knees, and then go back through your full range of motion. It's different for everybody. Come forward, and now go back. Perfect. Let's pick up the tempo. Squeeze over and back. So it's 2 counts. We go 1, 2, and back. Beautiful, Michael. Over and back. That's so good. Are you ready? Add a crunch. So touch my hand. Come on up. Up, touch my hand. That's it. Come on, get to my hand. Where is it? Excellent. So here's what a lot of people do. They reach for their hips. Why? Because it's easier. So if you need some assistance, reach for your hips. Remember, also, you can put your feet on the floor at any point in time to give yourself a spot. So how do you make it easier? Feet down or lower your incline. Cassie's showing that right now. Couple more. Excellent, gang. Now, on the next one, I want you to lift your feet up. Come up and then go back. Good. Now, if you want to modify this, you can lift one leg at a time. So show that, Michael. As you come up, one knee comes in, then put that foot down, and then switch. Let's see. Alex, will you show that? One leg up, and then put it down. Good. You got that, Michael? You got that at home. Now you can try both legs. Just giving you a hard time, mate. You're doing great. Just a little slower. Now I got you nervous. Next time, come up and squeeze. Up and squeeze. Now, just focusing on your core. Really those abs. Let's pulse in and in and in. You have a choice. Feet can be up. That's harder for your pelvis to stabilize. Feet can be down. Makes it a little bit easier. Both are great. Stay there and hold. Good. Now, take your legs to your nose. Knees to nose. Just pull your knees in. Knees to nose. Now, I don't really want you to think about your legs moving. I want you to think about your pelvis moving. Pull your pelvis